Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go for today's lap time challenge on Gran Turismo 7. Ever since you guys have been participating in Willow Springs International Raceway Big Willow by using the Suzuki B6 Escudo Pikes Peak Special 98 during the 2022 World Finals. But yeah, I know I've just been working so very hard due to my absence before I carried out to do some more video editing by development. But after having a few weeks until currently to be entered in Christmas season. But today is December 21st, starting out to be on the first day of winter season. For today's lap time challenge, we'll be taking on in Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta by using the Gran Turismo Red Bull X2019 competition is about to be ready to go. But there's also to have one additional variation to the same car is the 25th anniversary edition to the same car as well. Ever since you guys have been finally got the second one as the 25th anniversary to the Red Bull X 2019 to be participate in the 25th anniversary special event. Mostly Epic Gran Turismo players have already got it because this one is very more special, just like the competition version, to be well shared to have same car and different variation. But also to have much more important need to have different regulation will be said to be on medium compound racing tires by either two of them in the Red Bull X 2019 with two different variation schemes. BOP regulations will be said to be on mid-speed by having a specified will be set up and good to go. But be very careful because the track limit will be set to be on normal and penalty will be set to be on light. This is going to be a very tough challenge and go faster by having under 1 minute. So choose either determination to go for the competition or the 25th anniversary edition to the Red Bull X 2019 will give a single choice by determination. So I had to get ready to get started. BOP regulation will set up automatically to have 804 horsepower and 1,433 pounds. So here I go, and be prepared for everything, you guys. It's the X 2019 competition or 25th anniversary edition versus Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more, and don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to go for today's lap time challenge. Let's begin. So I have to do a replay for only one part of the content video that will have to explain how I just really gonna have to try my best and go harder by 1 minute. Somehow, because over 1 minute by having a 1 second should be quite going possible to be exactly turns out to be as usual. But after all, because 12 turns in Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta is a most finest track for the Red Bull X 2019 competition or 25th anniversary, as you already got it from participate to be entered in the 25th anniversary event in the 2022 World Finals Monaco event. Just only two of them, one for the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. So gonna have to do one replay for having one example that I'm about to show you guys something to explain. So let's go down and see how my skills might be come in handy to set on display. But I've been working so very hard to do a triple feature for only one idea strategy to go in by having a major lineup in order. So gonna have to be going down onto turn 12 before the timer begins. So this is how it happens because turn 1 is going to be becoming much more easier to take a hard ride before going entered onto the turn 2 to 4 on the S's. That's how the disadvantage that you should probably might have to go a little bit faster before stopping at turn 5 towards the medium part of the straightaway. That's where turn number 6 is about to be going entered for having a brake position and slows down to be stopped at turn 7 before currently to be proceed onto the straightaway by the curb when you're in turn 8. As you may ever gonna have to go entered onto turn 9 whenever you might have to take a good look onto the club circuit to be on closed session. This is where turn 10 by the letter to go entered onto point A and point B by the chicane. So gonna have to go up the hill to proceed on to turn 11. This is where turn 12 will have to go faster before proceed on to the next lap. Here's my fastest lap time I just recently took is 1 minute 1.843 seconds. Somehow, because doing some braking position when you're in turn 2 to turn 4 is very more challenging to become slightly difficult. That's how turn 5 might gonna have to be a little bit more specifically to go for the advantage if you're good enough to take under 1 minute. That's how it always happens, because over 1 minute to be ends up between silver or bronze. But I guess because I'm not gonna have to be end up onto bronze, just like driving the McLaren MP4/488 at Suzuka Circuit for the first time. But now this is going to be the second time ever since I've been doing much more fine effort to be facing up in Road Atlanta for the Red Bull X2019 competition with a UDRS Inspirtech livery. So going closer on to lap number 2. Here comes lap number 3 to be going entered, to be highlighted, to be well checked and proceed as well. Turn 1 is mostly to be coming freely, to be light around, to give a good, especially goes on to have turn 2 and 4 before proceed onto the S's to stop at turn 5. That's how my kind of a driving skill is going to be becoming more difficult to try to overcome my fear by exactly to go harder by under 1 minute. Also to have 1 second when reaching up onto 1 minute section time to see how the strategy is going to have to be more precise and well practiced to be well improved. By me, helpful tips should be going well to see how nice to be. But the only concern is because the faster times and braking position is all I need to do to try to find a perfect line quickly as possible. There goes lap number 3 to be cleared. 1 minute, 2.204 seconds. But I did my best, you guys. I just really did my best to go hard at it, because in the meantime, bronze or silver between my determination by the choice, otherwise, because you'll have to wait and try this again later on in the future for only one track and one fast racing car to see how it turns out to go for doing a second chance. This will be the second time that I just recently took all of my skills and major phobia to see how the concentration might have to see how it turns out to find something to do any kinds of braking position to go through to break over 1 minute. That's where the two lines when entering onto turn 10 by having point A and B by the letter. Okay, looks like time calculated check is 1 minute, 2.114 seconds. Yep, looks like taking turn 2 to turn 5 at the S's will go harder as it looks to be. But I know it is a hard challenge for only one Red Bull X 2019 between two different kinds of variations. So that's how I've been worried about turn 7 to be going closer to be slowed down by going disadvantage when gonna have to be taking on to turn 8 to turn 9 at the straightaway turn 10 by the letter on A and B. So this is where I'm about to be stopping at lap number 6 to see how my best lap time is about to go updated. So here is turn 1 to go freely onto the right turn, turn 2 to go slowly, quickly, and more RPM to be entered onto turn 2, 3, and 4, followed by the S's to be going right back onto turn 5 to be step up onto the apex to avoid a penalty by causing 0.5 seconds. Well, of course it is, because the penalty is becoming more difficult for the Red Bull X 2019 competition or 25th anniversary edition when you're racing in Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. So gonna have to be going proceed onto the straightaway at turn 9, pass by at the club circuit section before going down onto letter A and B at turn 10. That's how making your one-way step ticket to get up onto silver without having under 1 minute session. So that's how 1.5 seconds by over 1 minute is all about. Just gonna have to stop right in where it's at. Boy, looks like it sure does put me in to have another round to go for the hard challenge. That's how I almost got a little bit. I probably had to be much more relaxed and go competent. Yep, that's how it is, because I just stopped at 1 minute 1.5 seconds to be adding up to be updated for my main record for doing this part of the main current rank. But it's already over, so in the meantime, because December 28th, by coming tomorrow, is going to be the exhibition series in the 2022/23 Gran Turismo World Series, Nations Cup, and Manufacturers Cup. And that's how I ended up to be at 11,111 place to get 250,000 Gran Turismo credits to be well achievable to go average and standard to be in Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta for the GT Red Bull X2019 competition. But it was a lot of fun out there to go well enjoyable for doing a lap time challenge. Somehow, because small earnings, just gonna have to try again next time before currently to be moved forward to take part for doing a next lap time challenge. So here it is, you guys, the 2022/23 exhibition series for the Gran Turismo World Series, Nations Cup, and Manufacturers Cup. Starting out to have on Wednesday for the Manufacturers Cup and Saturdays for the Nations Cup by starting out in the first season. So I have to take a good look. Looks like it's been so long since we've been having a lot of competition time in the 2022 series. 3 rounds should be quite going well and a-okay for having a most fine perfect moment to be in the first season. Here we have Suzuka Circuit for the Honda Civic Type R EK Touring Car, Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya Rallycross layout for the Group B category, and of course, because Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta is about to be having a specified car. And also for the Manufacturers Cup, we're having a 3-round event in the first season. So looks like we're about to be starting out to be at D-Force Raceway Reverse for the Group 3 category. Open up, and looks like it turns out to have 2 rounds for the Group 3 category and 1 race for the Group 4 category to be take place in Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Alright, looks like time for me to go back to my roots rather than having some major parts of instant replay, because it takes a whole lot of hard work out there all by myself. Just like all kinds of different racing events and activities like what you're watching on TV. I know, just gonna have to be well creative, so I could probably have to look forward before starting out in tomorrow. December 28th for the Manufacturers Cup in the 2022/23 exhibition series. Time to wrap this up before at the end of the video. Hard work and gonna have to be prepared for everything, because it takes a whole lot of busy going development before at the end of 2022. 2023, here we come, and we're about to go on for having a celebration to start out on December 31st for New Year's Eve. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. Hope we see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.